called New Me and New You is what we are here to talk about. It's Look Good, Feel Good in the studios, Mr. Terrence.
Yo, Nikki, what's good?
Everything is good. It's a Monday. Good vibes all around.
Good vibes all around.
To set the tone
exactly
for the week and all of that.
Definitely. That's actually one of the things that I've also been falling in love with. That the moment you wake up on a Monday and you say, I'm not going to have Monday blues today. I'm actually going to have a very beautiful Monday. And your whole week is just going to be beautiful.
You know, I agree with that because today I woke up feeling like today is just going to be a terrible day. Like I was like, no, gosh, Monday's going to be stressful. It was.
Yeah.
It actually was. My day was really stressful.
So once you put out vibes out to the universe, that's another thing that I learned, you know, that the vibes that you put out to the universe is just going to give those back to you.
That is true.
And a lot of people don't realize this, but it's something that actually holds us back because the moment you say you're going to fail, what happens?
You actually do fail.
Exactly.
You actually do fail. This is sad. Well, okay, quick recap for what we were talking about last week. Because this week we are continuing. You did say that March is all about body types.
Body types. So talking about how to dress for your body, how to identify your body type, and also how to figure out what looks good on you and what makes you feel good as the whole topic of this entire show, basically.
Basically, it's the thing about if we're having a good vibe for the week.
Yeah.
If you dress well,
you feel good.
You feel good.
You feel good the entire time. Exactly. So a recap on what we talked about last week was we talked a little bit about the body types, you know, the shapes and the sizes and the heights.
That's what we did. We just
broke it down. Exactly. So we talked about some of the shapes being put up in forms of fruits, right? So basically it's all about just figuring out where you fall. And I remember we talked about just as easy as just looking up on the internet, what is my body type? You know, and then you just put out your characteristics there, and then I know myself, I'm a tall and slender person, right? So I know how to dress my body.
Okay.
You're a tall and slender person. You also know how to dress your body.
For the most part.
Well, the upper half. Exactly. So, but then there's ways that you now know how to dress your body with the way it is, right? I know where I have, I know my good points. I know my bad points.
Yeah.
I know not to wear certain things. I know not to wear certain things. I know when to wear certain things and where to wear certain things. You know, so it's just a matter of understanding your body type. It's a matter of understanding. It all plays together with everything that we've been talking about. That when you know what your body type is, when you know what your colors are, when you know what to wear for certain occasions and how to wear those things, how to layer up, how to declutter, how to put things together, having statement pieces, everything just comes together. All of this is just a matter of you understanding yourself. It's just about you looking good because you feel good and feeling good because you look good. So the moment you understand all these little elements, you'll be able to pick your outfits, you'll be able to pick your makeup, you'll be able to pick your shoes, your socks, everything, nail polish.
We're going to get into makeup.
Yeah, there are so many things that, you know, there's so much about makeup that could be done.
So much.
Yeah. So many mishaps, so many good things, so many misunderstandings, you know.
Not every trend is a good trend.
Exactly, and not every trend is your trend. That's something that we also spoke about last week. That, you know, the shoes, the Balenciaga shoes, they're amazing shoes, they're expensive shoes, but they're not for everyone.
Yeah.
They're for specific people at specific times. You know, events, photo shoots. You know, those
latex clothes are not for everyone.
You can't be out here in a cat suit in town in this heat.
Oh goodness!
You just you know, ruining yourself.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's like always
you're causing attention where it's unnecessary,
and it's not the good kind of attention.
It's not the good kind of attention, and you'll be out here thinking it's good attention, but it's not. It's really not. Anyways.
Okay, so which body type are we taking a look at today?
Today we're going to talk about the short ones, the ones that are close to the earth.
Oh my goodness, so grounded.
So grounded, so close to their ancestors and everything. We love you guys. We love
close
you.
To their ancestors.
Someone said this to one short girl one time. She's like, you're so close to the ground that you are, what did she say? She was like, you're so close to the ground you can't even see what's happening up here.
Oh wow.
I was like, guys.
Ouch.
Guys,
so
let's not be. Is it like why would you say that about other
I'm
people?
down to earth. Yes.
So down. You're so down to earth.
Never mind. Short people are the owners of this country.
Yeah. Well, again, yeah. You see, so Malawi has like so many.
The original Malawians.
The Malawi, exactly.
Malawi. Yes. Short people.
So we're gonna talk about the short and slender and the short and heavy.
Okay.
Right. So basically, we're just gonna break down these two types of people. So when we say short and slender, we mean you are tiny, right?
Pretty much
like maybe say 5'5", 5'4", 5'2", 5, you know, somewhere there. 5 feet. If you're 5 feet, 5'2", 5'3", then you're like, yeah, you're very close to the ground, you know. So there's short and slender. So you could be that height and really tiny, petite, yeah, and then you could be that same height and then be plump, you know, have body. So you need to know how to play around with the clothes, because not everything is going to look good on you. If you see something on Vogue, it's not going to look as good on you as it did on Vogue. So you just need to find a way to get that same concept and play it to your strengths, right? So for a short and heavy person, right, you look for stuff that's uncluttered.
Okay.
You have to look for clothes that are not going to make you look even bulkier than you already are.
So when you say, for those who maybe are not familiar with the term, what is cluttered dressing?
Cluttered dressing means you have piled on a lot of things on yourself. This is not layering. This is where now you've done, say for example, you're wearing a simple dress that has a big bow right at the chest. Right, this is for the ladies. If you're out here wearing something, you're short already, right, and you're wearing a dress that is maybe like knee length, and then it has this huge bow on your chest. You're already big. It's just going to make you look bigger, right? But what you need to do is you need to find clothes that will make you look taller. So look for stripes that are going down. Again, we still haven't figured out which one is the vertical and the
one. I think the going down ones are vertical.
So the vertical ones.
Yes, those ones.
So the vertical one. This also plays. Okay, so this generally plays for the short people.
Just in general.
Yes, in general.
Okay.
Short. When you're short, look for vertical lines.
Okay.
That is just gonna make you look taller than you already are, right? And then again, it goes back to look for things that are going to more or less like portion your body.
Okay.
Right? So back to what we talked about, how you figured out the high-waisted pants.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So you can imagine wearing high-waisted pants, striped high-waisted pants, and then you wear a subtle top, right?
They'll make your legs look ridiculously long.
Exactly. Yeah. And they'll accent. And what you've done there is basically you've given us a point of focus, right? So your point of focus in this point is the legs, right? If you are out here in a summer day, maybe you want to look, calm and everything, shed dresses. Don't wear anything that is too like at the knee itself exactly, or like under the knee too much. If you're going to wear something that's under the knee, then it should be a midi. And the best way to accessorize that is a tiny belt.
Okay.
Right? And don't put it right at the navel where your natural waist would be. Slightly bring it up.
Okay.
So a little bit under the bust, right?
Okay.
That's the empire, right? So when you put it there, again, it makes your legs look longer.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
So these are the kind of things that you need to look out for when you're a short person. Now, when you're a short and slender person, because you don't have as much meat, right? You'd want
super tiny.
Exactly. You'd want to look like you've got meat.
Okay.
So the kind of things that you need to do, you can wear V-necks. Right, so you do.
But then wouldn't a V-neck?
Listen, let me finish.
Yeah.
Let me finish.
Explain that.
So when you wear a V-neck, let's say for example a V-neck T-shirt,
okay,
and then you throw on a blazer that has a tiny collar, it now gives this part, your chest, an illusion that you are, you're a little bigger than you actually are.
Okay.
If you've ever noticed, a lot of celebrities wear a lot of plunging necklines. Why? They are very small at the chest. They are really tiny.
Yeah.
Exactly. But when you see that dress, you're like, damn, this person is blessed.
All of them.
Not all of them. Some of them pull them off.
Like, hey.
I can give you an example of Ciara. Ciara is not tiny, but she wasn't like back in the day. She wasn't as blessed as she is now with age and everything, after children and everything, right? But back then she would wear a lot of plunging necklines and a lot of deep V's and a lot of things that would show cleavage. She gave us the illusion of cleavage where there was none.
Oh, wow. Yes,
you understand?
Yes,
so it's a matter of just playing with the illusion of, because even the stripes, all they're going to do is just give us the illusion that you're taller, but you're not.
Okay, so V-necks, would it be the same concept as wearing like a button-down shirt, but then like
yes, unbutton it just a little bit.
Okay.
You don't want to do too much. You don't want to do too much, because if you do too much, then we're going to see your bones.
Yeah.
And that's never good.
The chest pains.
All over the body.
Someone said that to me. My own friend did a very close friend. I go to Nikki doesn't have a bust. Nikki's got chest pains. I was like, yo.
How do you have chest pains?
And how do I have friends who say such things about me?
And these are your friends' friends?
My friends'
That's
friends.
not nice. That's not nice.
Anyways.
So
okay,
again,
V-necks.
V-necks. This is under the styles that flatter your body. Okay. As a short and slender person, right? Okay. You need stuff like shirt dresses, right? You need these vertical lines that are just going to make you look taller, right?
Okay.
And you need single-breasted button jackets or shirt dresses or something that's just going to have, again, you see, we're going back to that plunging V.
Yeah.
So if you're wearing something covered, you could be wearing a full round neck T-shirt, but that V is just going to give us the illusion that your upper body has more volume than it actually does, right? And you look for narrow but not too slim pants. Yeah.
Okay.
So when you're wearing your pants, even this also applies for the guys. The stripes also applies for the guys. The jackets themselves apply for the guys, because the moment you wear some, if you've ever noticed, a guy who wears a tight t-shirt when they're slim and then puts on a jacket, naturally looks like they have a chest.
They look good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. Don't go down the path that you went the other way. You're actually calling daddy.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Let's
So you see, so the stripes will also make you look taller.
Yeah.
Right? They'll elongate you naturally. Turtlenecks will make you look like you have a longer neck. They'll make you look like you
you
have
got a longer torso.
exactly.
As well. Okay.
You see, so all these things, you just look for things that are just gonna make you look, taller.
Okay, what about combining like a turtleneck and a blazer?
Exactly, it'll just make it even, because now you have. That's why you choose the weathers.
Okay, fine.
I know people who dress like that because they go and sit in their office where there's an AC.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't pull that look off and be walking in Blantyre, guys. It's impossible.
It's not this level of humidity.
No.
I
can't do that to
are
myself.
Are you Linga?
Eh?
Linga ombe.
Nikki.
Continue.
Another thing is subtle details, right?
Okay.
So you can. This again plays back to what we talked about, that you need a pop of color in your outfits. You need a staple piece in your outfit. So if you're wearing, say for example, a simple black suit, you need that pop of color on the inside, right? It could be a shirt, it could be a tie, it could be the blouse that you're wearing, it could be your purse, it could be your makeup, it could be something that's just going to give us a focus point. So once you have something that gives us a focus point on your outfit, then we are distracted from the fact that you're really tiny.
Okay.
Because now we will say, wow, that's an actually nice outfit. We forget that it's on a tiny person. The more you understand your body, the more you learn how to dress your body, the easier these points become, because.
Would you say that shorter people should focus on wearing heels more? Because that's what I've actually noticed about a lot of short people. They tend, ladies especially, tend to wear heels most of the time.
Yeah, because they're trying to, reach the sky.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, no. They're trying to reach the rest of the population.
I mean, it depends. Are you comfortable in heels? Because I'm not going to tell you to wear heels and you're not comfortable in heels. And then now you're going to be saying Terry's out here telling us to wear heels when we're not comfortable in these heels.
And even guys as well.
Exactly.
Right? Wearing shoes that have a little bit of
heel. Yeah.
yeah.
It's a matter of comfortability. I can tell you, again, this is a point that I stress all the time. I cannot and I am not going to tell you what to wear. I will just give you ideas of what would look good on you. And you now have to go figure it out yourself, because when you have that individuality, then you will not keep calling me to say, Terry, what am I going to wear tomorrow? You understand? But if I tell you, okay, like, give a man a fish and he will come back for more. But teach a man to fish.
And he'll be sorted.
Come on now. Ha!
He will feed the village.
Exactly. Yeah. So you need to learn your body. You need to learn your colors. You need to learn what looks good on you. So if you are comfortable in heels,
then go for it.
Go for it. But I would just suggest don't do 2 inches. 2 inches just make you look weird.
I don't understand those heels that look like why did you feel the need to be 2 inches above the ground?
Just don't do it.
Why?
Just don't
Why
do
was it so important to be 1 inch above the ground?
Just do not.
Just stand on your tippy toes if you want.
And if you stand on your tippy toes, you actually have 4 inches on you.
Like a 2 inch.
I don't understand it. Maybe somebody should tell me, because I know someone once said that it was
like height of fashion at some point.
For her, yeah, but then like, guys, why?
Shoot that designer. Someone told you what?
It's like those slipper heels. Have you seen?
I've seen them. I don't get those either. Why do celebrities have this? One celebrity wears it and it's like, oh my gosh, let's all wear it.
And
it doesn't look good.
Don't do it.
Like those fluffy sandals, the slides that have like the pom-pom.
Oh my god! I once said this to someone and she took so much offense.
What?
I was like, those are hooker heels. She was like, I'm not gonna talk to you for like the next 2 days. I was like, okay, cool.
For me, I thought they were bedroom slippers.
They are bedroom slippers.
They are?
They are. The concept was taken from bedroom slippers, right?
Because for me, it's like you see those slippers with the fluffy pom-poms.
Yeah. My socks, my secret socks. Come on now.
Proceed. Let us not
Come
get
on.
distracted.
Maybe we should do that. Maybe like we should have a whole week of like fashion police. Like,
yes.
People should submit their pictures and we'll break it down.
Yes, we need to do this. We'll have everybody put up their pictures of.
Or maybe we'll just go to an event and just take pictures of people.
Petty people.
Be the petty ones.
Girl, what were you
What you
thinking?
wearing? Oh, I set up a booth even. Like, okay, guys, we're judging what people are wearing. Come to our corner.
Yeah, let's do this at every event.
Every event.
Let's do this.
Nikki, we're out here trying to make money. People are not gonna hire
We're
us
going
if
to
we
go
do
to the
this.
banks and be like, commemorating 25 years. And you want that?
Really? What were you thinking? Oh, no,
The
no, no.
company invested. Okay, you know what? Let's get back to it.
So back to short and slender people. Basically, all these things. Well, another thing that you really need to look forward to is adding softness.
Okay.
Right? So you're
What
trying
do
to
you
add.
mean by adding soft?
So adding softness means because you are slender,
Okay.
right? Because you don't have as much curves
Okay.
as a curvaceous person would. You need to add like a little flair, right? Wear clothes that will give again the illusion of you being a little fuller.
Okay.
Not that you are not beautiful the way you are. You are. Celebrate
You
yourself. We
are.
celebrate you. But for you to also look good on the outside when you're wearing your clothes and feel comfortable, look good, feel good. These are the kind of things that you need to consider, right? Because it's not always about wearing very tight clothes. That's what I've seen about a lot of tiny people. They always just want to wear really tight clothes.
It has been a trend. I have noticed that. But then for me, it's like when you're even in AO as a slender person, when I wear something really, really tight, I just feel naked.
Exactly, because
I
it's
feel
like this
naked.
is
I feel
too
like
much.
yeah, like my body is on
if you're
display.
gonna wear something tight, balance it. That's the thing. Don't wear tight.
Wear like a floaty cardi on top,
and then a
just like
pencil
loose.
skirt.
Yeah.
If you're a
Classy.
guy, you can wear yourself a nice shirt, and then you can wear instead of like really, really slim fit. Because I mean, guys been out here also wearing these slim, really, really slim fit pants.
We talked about skinny
That-
jeans last time.
This one is not even skinny jeans. This is like slim fit pants, that like suit pants. You know, Madijan, Safombi though.
Oh, I can't
go down.
Sit there, don't touch dust.
Don't touch dust. It's a little.
Who started that?
I do not know.
Club SA.
I guess it's because
it
of
came
the
from SA. But can I just
because
say
of
this?
the happy socks.
Not just the happy socks. Can I just say it's a fashion that I noticed Malawian gentlemen. We took this from South Africa. South African men have legs for days.
Come on now.
They are thick. They are thick.
they
Malawian
do
men,
like
we
that all
have
the
it. You know,
time.
they're born like that. They wake up like that. Malawian
That's true.
gentlemen, please, we have a
Child, go
chronic
to
case.
Ghana. Go to Ghana.
They also have legs
Sure,
like that.
sure.
Don't tell me. Anyways, the point is about that. I can't go down fashion for gentlemen. I feel like it looks good if you
Yeah.
got some meat on you.
Yeah.
Malawians in general, we have chicken leg fever.
Very true.
It's unfortunate,
Very
but
true.
most guys in Malawi have
Thank
chicken
heavens I'm
legs. Anyways, so yes, maybe gents, let's lean back.
Yeah,
Because
so
if it's like I can't go down this like flapping around
And
and
then
your
it's
ankles,
like,
it's
it's actually giving you camel toe. It's not
You-
looking nice on
oh.
you. It's not looking nice. It's not looking nice because you're actually tucked in.
Burn.
And we can see this is the one thing I hate about these slim fit pants most of the time. Ladies
tight on the
guys will be
crotch.
out here, they'll be tight on the crotch, and you're wearing briefs or boxes that will now
Dinda
print on the pants, and then your shirt is also
ATL.
tucked in, and we also see the. Come on. Come on.
oh goodness. I think guys should just not be wearing overly tight pants. Full stop.
Period.
Just don't.
Slim fit is amazing, guys. It does wonders.
But
Wear
it's not
slim
tight
fit, but it's not tight. Slim fit and tight are two different things. Slim fit means there's room for you to actually pull the pants up when you're sitting down. There's room for you to pull them down and cover your socks, or at least you're like close to the ankle, right? So those are the kind of things that you need. Again, that's back to the softness. You need to add some softness to your look. Don't make us, have to see everything.
Too much detail.
TMI.
We can live without.
We don't want all of that, so you look for stuff that's going to give you a little bit of curve. So if you, again, back to the belt, for girls, if you're wearing a shirt dress that's just flowy and you want to
have a little bit of something.
so you put a little tiny belt. Don't do the chunky ones. That's another thing that a lot of
That
people
fashion
do.
ended.
But in Ghana, do you know what they're called?
What?
Abortion belts.
Oh wow.
I was really shocked when I heard that. I was like, figure belts. They're like, what's that? I'm like, those big belts. They're like, oh, abortion belts. I was like, shit.
Hey. But Kunoko, we started because of Shakira. She's the one who spoiled us. We
But
started doing this.
she's a little taller than
2003, 2004.
And we're still on it?
Yes. Yeah. We need to stop. We need to stop the
We need to move on. We need to move on. We need to move on.
Ooh, I deleted all those pictures.
Right, so that's that for the short and slender. So now we can move on to the short and heavy. So the short and heavy, you need to look for stuff that's just gonna having contrasting necklines.
Okay.
So by contrasting necklines, I mean that's something like a very interesting neckline. You're gonna do a bateau. Bateau is basically that's the one that runs across your shoulders, your
Okay.
your collarbone.
Okay.
Right. So it makes your neck look longer than it already is.
Yeah.
Already it's giving you height, and it will also give your chest, your bust, a smooth feel because it's just subtle, right? Go for stuff that don't listen. Do not wear things that have breaks at the waist.
Okay.
This is something that makes you look squished, right?
I hate those. The way there's like a drawstring.
Exactly.
Or there's an elastic band.
Don't do that. If you're short and heavy, do not do that. What it's gonna do is it's just gonna make you look like a bag.
Okay.
Like a tuman. Genuinely, it's just gonna it's gonna ruin your look, really.
Okay.
But if you wear something that's just flowy, what it does is you see, now the difference with the short and heavy and the short and slender is that the short and slender needs that. They need that
The little
cinch.
tucks here and there.
Exactly. But you as a short and heavy person, you want to look taller. So
want
let it
natural
flow.
tucks.
Exactly. So let it flow. Sit on your body. Don't let it be too big. Don't let it be too small. Let it sit on your body. Let it just flow. Right? And once you do that, you will see that you naturally feel taller. You just look taller as well. You know, and it softens your curves as well. It gives us a subtle feel that you're not too big, nor are you too small. You know, and
You're just you.
yeah, where I think we talked about this last week, where you wear like a tiny dress and then a long khadi.
Yes.
I know we talked about it when we were talking about the layering.
Yes.
Yeah. So when you wear something like that, when you wear something short on the inside and then you wear something longer on the outside, it gives us that illusion of, okay, that's a body. You remember I said that it shapes you up.
If you feel like you don't have a shape,
It shapes you up.
Yeah, it will give you a shape.
Exactly. Fashion and rather not only fashion. Life itself is an illusion.
pretty much.
Life is an illusion because
Pretty
what
much.
you look in the mirror, when you look in the mirror and you say, okay, I look good, someone else will look at you and say, what were you thinking?
Exactly.
But when you believe your illusion,
What everybody else thinks really doesn't matter. Also, fun fact, nobody's ever seen their actual face.
nobody's that.
Nobody's ever seen their face before.
Okay.
You've
I
only
don't
seen
know.
reflections of your face.
So because I've never had to. Oh, gasp!
Mind blown!
Oh!
Oh my gosh, we're running out of time.
We're running out of time.
We're
Okay,
running out of time.
so for the short and heavy, right? Wear pants and skirts that are straight. Do not do schemed outfits. Do not do your tapered pencil skirt.
Okay.
Because once you do a tapered pencil skirt, it's just gonna, again, back to making you look bigger than you are. So if you want to wear something fitted, you can wear an A-line skirt.
Okay.
You get? So it's gonna have a cinch at the waist, and then it's gonna fall on your hips naturally.
Yeah.
Right? And then instead of a very tight top, wear a slightly loose shirt, unbutton it, and it'll give you another soft curve at the top. So you have this subtle top, and then you have this fitted but not so fitted skirt, right? Even the pants. Don't do pants that are pensulo. Don't do pencil pants, because that's just gonna again make your body look bigger than it already is, right?
It'll balloon you.
Exactly. But if you wear like flare pants, but not so flare, just straight, so it just sits on your hips.
Cigarette
It fits. There we go. No, cigarette pants are also low key fitted.
Are they?
Low key.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean the cigarette pants that I know, there's
Yeah, the ones
Yeah.
that are just straight down.
yeah. Are they?
They should be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So
Till next week Monday.
definitely.
Check out the YouTube page.
Yeah.
What is the YouTube page?
Terry Dlamini. I'll put it on all my social media, and you guys can follow me
Okay.
there and like it and subscribe and do
And
all
all
the
of
YouTube
that.
things.
All of
Do all the
that.
YouTube things.
Recommendations,
Yebo,
what,
yebo,
comments.
yebo. Yes.
All right.
Let's
Stand by
get
for the news
interactive.
coming your way at the top of the hour.
God.
What does
Today
it feel
was
like?
10 minutes. I
Dude, it
swear.
feels like